Getting a response from Eminem can be bittersweet for a rapper. On one hand, yeah, you get some clout for M saying your name, but on the other hand, Eminem straight embarrasses you lyrically in the process. Conway was definitely put in the middle of some heat when Eminem took shots at some rappers on his track. In his Math Hoffa My Expert Opinion interview, Conway explained how he felt when Eminem did that. Later on in the interview, Conway also talked about his relationship with Benny the Butcher and also a potential versus battle between Griselda and G Unit. Here's what Conway had to say.
I think it was because I was talking to Benny. Benny was like, yeah, you know, I really wanted that feature or whatever. And it crossed my mind, like, that verse from M, he's going at mad people. But he's bringing up a lot of past situations. Did that ever cause friction for you?
No, not friction. No, man. It ain't never caused no friction. I just thought, I was just happy to get the verse, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what it was. None of that. What are you talking? I was just kind of happy to get the verse.
There was a second version to that, right?
Yeah, it's on. I think that out there. I heard it. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, man. And different, man. Stay out his way.
Stay out of his way. And you think that's the direction that he was trying to lead y'all? Like yo, we the ones that rap. Just go at whatever you want.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Honestly, man. I'm not sure.
Cause I'm thinking about it.
Probably.
In retrospect,
I was always one that went like that anyway. So
right.
You probably heard some of them freestyles, some of them just like, nah, I know when they hear this, they gon'. But I'm not sure if that was his motives.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, looking at his relationship with 50.
Right. Exactly.
And how like that wasn't just a boost to 50's career. M also went up because now he had targets.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, and he ain't ducking no wreck.
Right.
You know he ain't ducking
with all the smoke.
You know what I'm saying?
All the smoke.
Except for the game. I haven't heard a response.
Probably felt like it wasn't necessary.
Yeah, that's how you feel, champ?
I'm saying he didn't respond to him, right?
Yeah. In a case like that, you
probably
see stuff like that going on
too.
I don't know if he was ever. That's Dr. Dre. Straight aftermath, not shady aftermath.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I had this conversation with shout out to I'll Be Back, and you know that Black Slim Shady track just wasn't needed for his album. You listen to the rest of the album, he's getting on, but it's just that record pulls so much attention away from the rest of it. It's like
he was reaching. It was almost like he was reaching. Like, yo, I need, like I was saying on our last episode, like some artists feel like, you know what? Ain't nothing really happening. Ain't nobody really talking about me right now. What can I do to make everybody look at me and what I'm doing right now? Let me talk about Eminem. Maybe he'll respond, maybe he won't, but it's gonna hit the blogs. Everybody's gonna talk about it. It's gonna bring attention to my album.
I think that came up organically. I think people were talking about a versus, and somebody suggested him and him as versus.
That's ridiculous, man.
And somebody said that's ridiculous, and that's how it happened. He took offense to the idea that it's ridiculous that he would be he could hold his own in a versus against Eminem. I think that's how that whole thing happened.
That's confidence, though.
We already been through the whole versus thing. You know, we already had that discussion as far as like who M should get.
Well,
I know my vote is for.
Here was a question for me: who would be a good challenge for Griselda in the versus?
I'm sure everybody, a lot of be a challenge, but ain't nobody gonna be fucking with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sure it'll be a challenge, and some will be easier than others, but
Oh, I know who I'd
nobody's
like.
me.
I know who I'd like to see.
Ooh.
G Unit.
Versus Griselda?
I'd like
Yeah.
to.
That's
Oh,
trouble. That's trouble.
I was thinking the Locks.
No. G Unit cut with the amount of mix, like between the mixtape game and all the joints they put out. Conway, Benny,
West Side.
Thank you. Conway, Benny, West Side, 50,
Banks.
Banks, Yayo,
Yeah.
the game.
Word.
I'm here for that. I'd love to see that.
That'll be
Survivor Series.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I'd love to see that.
Yeah, Tony ain't gonna definitely gonna curse you out the next time we see you.
that would be incredibly a grueling, blood. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy, man. I'm not sure about that one.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. You know what I'm saying? That's the family. They're my niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I probably won't even take that on because that's the family of my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not only that, because I know how they giving it up, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, it's gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? But I love the unit, man.
But you gotta think about who else did what they did.
50.
What Griselda did.
G-Unit.
No, but listen, but respectfully, no disrespect to anyone, right? Let me just clarify that. But 50 catapulted to a level of, he made girl records, he made this record, he had a lot of radio hits, stuff like that.
Right.
What other group, what other three-man team actually came out the way they came out with mixtape records, a mixtape, and still are on the same narrative? They haven't switched up at all. Who can you compare Griselda to?
The
What other rap group can you?
Locks.
The Locks? The Locks
agree.
made
They
No,
never
mixtape
they're
records
not
too.
the
I
same
mean, a
way.
lot of dot shit.
Not the
Yes, they
same
did.
way.
Yes, they did. They've done that. But my point
Griselda
is,
hasn't.
my point is not exactly the style of record, but I follow your narrative, and that's kind of where I'm going with it. At the time G Unit came out, we had hip hop heads making a lot of big radio hits. There's a lot of R&B in the hooks. There's a whole lot of flossy, really happy sounding shit. Here comes G Unit. We dealing with a whole bunch of trap rap and glossy poppy sounding shit. Here comes Griselda, right? And both are throwbacks to a thing that we said we really
Yeah,
want.
but you never seen nobody from Griselda take a radio hit and do it over.
Nah, but that again,
Right? Y'all never did that.
no, but the mixtape game was different back then. That was just the formula. Like their formula is completely different. And,
That's what I'm saying.
And it's but they still have they're clearing samples. Like okay, so they got soul records and they had other people's joints, but that's how the mixtape game was. I'm just looking at the eras and I'm making a comparison to who kicked in the door during that time to spin it back to the essence.
Right. And still keep it in the essence though.
That's them and
That's what Griselda did. Gene is a little different.
I think it might be a little premature
I'd love to
for
see
that
it.
matchup. You dig what I'm saying? I think that they give it some time. And at this point, even though Benny said that, he's Griselda forever, you guys in a way have parted ways. Correct?
I don't know if that's 100% accurate. I don't look at it as we parted ways. I just feel like, the business that we had, what I'm saying, is at its conclusion, which is the first business we did. Like, it's the first paperwork, it's the first deals, it's the first everything. Like, it came to its end. And, like, we always, all of us was always our own entity anyway. You know what I mean? Coming into this, we just like, that's why there's only one tape with us three and shit like that. We was always our own entity. We just was under the same roof and we family. So it just looked like, and we do a lot of songs with each other, so it just looked like, they're a group.
Every now and then, Eminem's battle rap side comes out to play. Despite all of his accomplishments, I can tell Eminem still loves the competition of rap. However, there are some rappers Eminem just refuses to give too much attention to. Click the video on the screen right now to hear Eminem's right-hand man Bizarre explain exactly why Eminem shouldn't respond to the game. Peace.